Okay, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation you Akim out that have been pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Here we are, day 1, November 1st, and we're going to see what pops, what's going to happen. Right now, you got different states suing the Trump administration over SNAP benefits, trying to get emergency funds to dish out for the holidays. But I don't think the Democrats want to budge, because the Democrats, it's been coming out how the Democrats have all kind of crazy funding for different activities in different countries, and what the Republicans did was they stopped funding it. So now, to get back at the Republicans, the Democrats said we're going to vote to shut the to shut the country down. It was going to be a government shutdown because we're not going to vote to keep, keep spending, the capital going. We're not going to fund anymore. We're not going to vote for any more funding if you take these programs that we got established away. So it was like a cat and mouse chase with the government and what they're doing. But basically, it's not hurting anybody that does not receive SNAP benefits. I'm not being affected by it. And quite frankly, I want the government to stay locked down, to stay shut down, man. Better it is for us, man, But here comes the miseries. 2nd Ezra 8:50. There should be many great miseries should be done to them that a lot of times should dwell on the works they have walked in great pride. And that's what's happening. And a lot of these women, mainly the black women, they filled with pride. And now they're starting to get a taste of the government that was their daddy, that was treating them all well, giving them all these goodies. Now they're starting to see that the goodies, the well is drying up, and Esau, the so-called white man, is turning his back on them. And that's how it always has been. That's how it always has been with these devils, man. They will help you, get you to turn against your own kind, and then when you least expect it, they just turn on you. They turn on you and stop helping you out. Throw you in the same dungeon that you help people get tossed in, man. Or put you in the same situation or the same category that you have helped other people to get in, or you look down on other people because you had SNAP benefits, Section 8, you had all these goodies that was coming to you, living basically for free. Sleeping all day, getting on TikTok, shaking your ass, doing all kind of dumb shit just to get, because you're getting your goodies. Then, not only that, you're getting your goodies, you got Section 8, you're getting your food stamps. Now you got an OnlyFans page. So you really making money. Now you really filled with pride. Because now, not only that, you got a bunch of simp-ass niggas that's comedy, getting your DMs of comedy, you talking all kind of shit, bigging you up. And now you can't tell these nigga women what to do, man. And how to think, man. They filled with pride. And most of them, I like that because they have a deep hatred for black men, so-called black men. But now here's the miseries. When you go to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. 15 and 14. So now we see that Esau's world is crumbling, and so is the nigga woman's world, and his woman's world. It's crumbling right before your eyes. If you can't see it, hey, oh well. But you're gonna feel that pain, you're gonna feel that sting, you're gonna feel that crunch, because everything is just shutting down, man. No benefits here, no benefits there, Now, we don't see them proud looks no more. You know what we see? Looks of concern, looks of doubt, looks of betrayal. Because, looks of betrayal, because these women looking like, damn, we did everything that the so-called white man told us to do, keep our men down, kick them out the house, and now they betraying us by not giving us what they said they was gonna give us. Keep us, comfortable. As long as we don't have no man in the house, as long as we do this, as long as we do that, now you see the betrayal. Now you see looks of concern on their face, looks of worry, looks of betrayal, and I like that. I like to see that, man. Because now you're going to see what it feels like, to be oppressed. You Esau's pit bull, man. You the so-called white man's pit bull. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, 14 on down. 2nd Ezra, 16th chapter is coming into play. And we see these things, man. And hey, man, the humbling is coming, man. A great humbling is coming to you women. And you wicked ass effeminate men. A humbling is coming, man. And that humbling that's coming is not going to be nice, man. It's going to be a humbling that's going to bring you real low, man. And your pride, all that pride that these women was having, is out the window now, man. And look what's going on. Look what's going on. Look what's going on, man. All you see is a bunch of TikTok videos of women with that worry look on their face. How they going to feed their kids? How they going to do this? How they going to do that? Don't worry about that, man. If you got faith in the Lord's going to feed you. But if you've been talking shit and come up against his prophets, hey, this is your judgment. This is your judgment that's coming upon you, man. Yep, it tell you in the scripture, 2 Esdras 9:9, that, you know, the same must know after death by pain. Going up further, 2 Esdras 9:7, it says, when they had liberty to learn of the Most High, they forsook his laws, you know? And now, roughly paraphrasing it, now they paying for it, man. Now you paying for it. Now you scared with an uncertain look on your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. But let's take what's happening to you, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing, man, that we see these things happening, man. November 1st, the beginning of the government shutdown and the taking away, not the beginning of the government shutdown, but the beginning of the taking away of the SNAP benefits that was funding so many of these women. And the most people being hit is people in the Bronx. This is the most hit is the Bronx. So that tell you something, man. You got a lot of poor people in the Bronx, man. The most hit from this SNAP benefit programs takeaway is people in the Bronx. Then come Brooklyn, then Manhattan, so forth and so on, man. But this shit is to the point now, man, where, you know, only thing that comes to your mind is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. You was at ease at one point in time of your life because you was receiving all these benefits from the government, but now they're taking them away. So now that pride is being abated. Your pride is being abated. You know, now you gotta realize you do need a man. You do need a man. All that I don't need a man attitude, that shit's out the window now, man. Now you realize you do need a man. And now you women are shaking in your boots. Because a lot of you men, a lot of the men out there has been tired of your bullshit, and they're gonna put up with your shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Suffer, lady. A lot of people feel that way. You're gonna have to suffer, lady. It is what it is. Now what's up with this guy here, man? This guy here is just driving like a, I don't know, man. Driving slow as hell. Maybe something wrong. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, he got his hazard lights on. Something's wrong. But yeah, man. Now the pain begins. Now the crunch begins. Now we gonna see the humbling. You know? See, us men from the Apostle Tall on down from Great Millstone, we've been suffering, man. Our whole journey's been filled with suffering. You see, in this lifetime, people don't realize, man, we got ailments and we suffer from pain. But pain is temporal. But suffering is inevitable. Everybody suffers. Now it's your turn to suffer, lady. Now it's your turn to suffer, BM. You know, or not BM, BW. And BMs, baby mamas. Y'all gonna suffer. Y'all gonna suffer the pain and the anguish and you know, everything that comes along with not receiving them government benefits, man. Now you gotta go out there and work. And I guarantee you, if they bring it back, it's gonna be strict measures on how it's gonna be distributed out, and how people gonna have to, you know, do certain things just in order to require them benefits they once received, you know, and took advantage of it. Now all them women that were selling their food stamps, now I know they wish now that they didn't sell them food stamps, that they had that money to buy some food, you know. This is crazy, but I'm loving it. I mean, the miseries that's coming, man. Back to 2 Esdras 8:50. The miseries that's coming, man. You brought it upon yourself. Talking shit against the men of the Lord, and now you must pay. Now you must pay for all that shit talking you was doing, all the scoffing and the scorning. I don't need a man this, I don't need a man that, bashing men, looking down on men, because the government was helping you with all your goodies. And now look at you. Look at what the hell is going on with this bugging, man. don't know, man. You guys, something in these people today, man, where they're just driving slow and pausing and doing bugged out shit, you know, in the middle of traffic. Man, I don't understand this. But you know what? You got to be careful. Just because you could be a good driver doesn't mean nobody else is a good driver, or the person in front of you or the person behind you is a good driver. You just got to be circumspect. Second time I see somebody bugging out on the road, you know, and all I'm trying to do is get to my destination, man, safely, you know, do the mercies and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. I'm trying to get here safely without getting into no accidents, without nothing happening, you know. But yeah, man, back to the matter at hand. We in the month of November, and this is the month of so-called Thanksgiving, which is a day of thievery, you know. And now you ain't got no SNAP benefits to buy all the goodies to go along with this pagan festival, this pagan holiday. So now you really uptight and you know, up in dire straits and wondering with a worry look on your face, what I'm gonna do. And then next month, worshiping the day of Tammuz, Christmas, you know. Now you really gonna be in dire straits. You know what I'm saying? These people have not a clue that was about to come down the pipe, man. And 2026 is gonna be even more detrimental. 2026 is gonna be even more crazy, man. I'm looking forward to it. Lord will not be, you know, be around to see that, because tomorrow's not promised to anybody. So you gotta say, Lord willing to everything. Lord willing, I will see what's gonna come down the pipe. Lord willing, I will see how the elites push this agenda of taking away SNAP benefits. This is all choreographed. This is all orchestrated. You know, they just choose to do what they do because Esau is wicked, man, and they got an agenda. They're trying to destroy. They're trying to destroy this system to bring in a new system. We all know that what that new system is, man. A digital system. So 2 Corinthians 2:11, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know that Esau is trying to bring in a new digital system. A system that everything is digital. Doing away with paper currency. You know, so if you want to receive these benefits, here's a new deal. This is what you're going to have to do. Take it or leave it. And most of these women going to bow down and take it because they have no choice. They got their kids. Well, they have a choice, believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, but most of these women don't believe in the Lord. So what they're going to do, they're going to take what's been given to them. And Esau ain't going to force anything on you. They're going to give you an option. Listen, if you want your benefits, you want that SNAP benefit back, you want that $1,000 a month and goodies again, you want that $1,000 SNAP benefit card again, you want it? You got to take this right here, this digital, you know, you got to switch over to the digital, you know, system, and eventually you got to switch over to that, you know, you got to take that MOTB, that CHIP. It's all gradualism, all of it. Like I said, 2 Corinthians 2:11, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see how this devil is moving. He's moving crafty. He's moving sly, like the slick fox that he is, man. He's moving sly, slick. And a lot of people are going to be taken in a great number. This is, damn. I'm thinking these people was fucking, these people they ain't going nowhere. They waiting for the car wash. Many people are going to be taken in a great number. Pursuant to 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 1, a lot of you people are going to be taken in a great number because you lack faith, man. How you going to be taken? You're going to get caught up in that digital currency. You're going to get caught up in taking the MOTB. So, this is my take on it, you know. Multiple videos going out on the same matter, you know. How much more could you say on this matter other than a lot of people are doomed, a lot of people are fucked, a lot of people is going to suffer. They're going to be taken in that great number pursuant to 2nd Ezra 5 and 1. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So I'm at my destination, you know, slack if I was ranting, brought out a few scriptures, but this is my thoughts on November 1st and what's going to happen with the EBT takeaway from the masses of people, over 40 million people in America, depend on SNAP benefits, probably more. But they saying 40 million people in America depends on SNAP benefits. We'll see how that goes. We're gonna see how everything, how everything goes and how everything shapes out. So with that, I'm on my destination. Once again, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Wakak Wadash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. With that, Shalom.